A warm welcome to all the participants on Global Good Health Mission. आज का हम लोग सेशन लेंगे. We will talk about how by working out on our food we can eliminate all kind of medicines. There is no need of doctor, medicine or any kind of hospital if we are ready to take our own responsibility. We are ready to understand what the nature is giving to us. The nature has bountiful, and we have to also change our own nature. Once we start working, we start eliminating all our ailments from our body. But before we start taking all the important notes today of how we have to transform our own self, let us first of all, get more energies. More energies will make it more comfortable for you to go ahead with this. And to make it easier for all of you, we have got third eye master Shampa Mukherjee. Shampa Didi, a warm welcome to you. Shampa Didi, namaskar.
Namaskar, Dhirenji. And namaste to all the participants. So, yes, definitely it is so important to realize that whatever health problems or whatever we are undergoing is being created by us. So, we all must be wondering, you all must be wondering, how come? Because we all are looking forward to good health. Who wants to be ill? Who wants to be bedridden? You will say no one. Then why we are creating such thing in our life? Well, these are called samskaras, which we are carrying forward in our energy bodies. The karmic principles, the vasanas that we are carrying forward from the past lives, and whatever is the product that the karma carries that we are carrying inside us. We are undergoing all that in this life. And as we are undergoing all this, and all this are there in our subconscious. Consciously, we don't even know what we are doing. To access that subconscious, which is unknowingly, or better say that we are unknowingly creating havoc for our own self. If we want to deal that, if we want to tap into that and address that what exactly I'm doing with myself, why am I creating ill health? Why am I creating problems for me? Why my actions are such? Why my thoughts are such? We need to go deep within. We need to touch deep within. The answers lie within. They are not outside. If we try to address the inner problem with the outer things, they will be just touching the outer. If the wound is deep within, it cannot be healed by putting an ointment over it, which is outer. It might give a little temporary relief, but if you really want to address the wound, you need to get to the root of the wound. And the root lies in our subtle energy bodies. And the subtle energy bodies can only be accessed through meditation. The process which deals with the life force energy, it connects us with our deep unknowingness, and that knowingness helps us to know and heal us from deep within. So let us connect to ourselves. Let us get in touch with our inner light, the inner core, the core that holds all the possibilities, the core that is light unto itself, the unique you, the miraculous you. To reach there, the process is very simple. What we need to do is to sit very comfortably. As you sit comfortably, your body seems relaxed. It feels relaxed. Just cross your legs as you sit. Just remove your spectacles because now we are going to use our inner eyes for some time. Let the outer eye take some rest. So let us put our spectacles out. Keep out your specs. Clasp your fingers and slowly close your eyes. As you close your eyes, just start observing your normal, natural breath. Our breath is the dearest friend, and it is the one who is there with us from the first breath that we took at our birth, and it is going to be with us till our last breath. So the breath is our dearest friend. It is the guide, the guru, who can lead us to the true us, the true self, what we are. Just relax. Connect deeper within. Keep your eyes closed only. With this closed eye state, it is easier to receive the universal life force energy. It is said that the eyes are windows of our mind. As long as our eyes are open, we tend to get carried away by our mind with the trivialities of the life. As we close our eyes, we shut the window and we get connected deep within. And as we start following our breath, just being very calm, quiet, tranquil, just restfully observing our normal, natural, tender breath. We just need to observe it the way our breathing is happening. We don't need to alter our breathing. Allow ourselves, allow yourself to just be fully connected with your breath. As we sit with our legs crossed and our fingers clasped, there is a huge, big energy circuit that is formed. And with the closed eyes, the circuit gets completed and we are just ready to fill ourselves, charge ourselves with the universal life force energy. We all tend to receive this universal life force energy during our sleep. But that process is unconscious. And the way we lie down and receive, so that quantity is bare minimum, just enough to allow that much energy in our body so that we can just perform in our day-to-day activities. And we tend to get exhausted. But when we consciously decide to be with our breath, calmly observe our breath, this process fills us with a good amount of life force energy. It is this life force energy which starts moving in our energy channels of our energy subtle body. It is these energy channels that, when not in proper order, or if they are blocked, they create the diseases. When we meditate, we allow the life force energy to flow in very high quantity through these energy channels, thereby pushing away the blocks stored or blocking the way of these energy channels. During this pushing of the blocks, we might feel some tingling sensation, some sort of itching, or little bit pain. But if we just allow the energy to flow through us, our whole energy body cleanses itself, and allows itself to be fully energized. A fully energized prana body, energy body, leads you to a robust health. It gives you lightness in your body. It helps you to have higher mindset or bigger perception, thereby helping you to take better decisions. The things which used to disturb you mentally before will now slowly lose effect on you, thereby empowering you mentally. Allow yourself to be fully with your breath. fully connected with your incoming and outgoing breath, fully relaxed, comfortable, allowing ourselves to become more and more calm, relaxed, and slowly allowing ourselves to be filled with universal life force energy. Relax further, relax deeper and deeper, entering deeper within your vast psyche, the real you, the one with unlimited potential, power, knowingness. Just allow to relax deeper and deeper. Relax further. Just being with our normal, natural breath. Relax more and more. As you just observe your normal, natural breath. Just allow your breath to slowly lead you deep within, fully relaxed, fully comfortable. In this very deep, relaxed state, just enjoy the light feeling that we are now getting into. Last 10 minutes. Dhyana or meditation can be done in many ways. Meditation is a way where we are entering into a vast field of energy with no thought. Just observe your breath. Relax deeper and deeper as if we are getting connected to our own beats, our own heartbeats, connected to our true vibration. And as we are getting connected, we are feeling more and more relaxed. Just relax. Just be with your normal, natural breath. Let the beautiful rhythm of your breath help you to go deep within. Every sound, every vibration is helping. It's helping us to reach to even deeper state of meditation. Fully relaxed, fully comfortable, in a very deep, high energy state. Feel the vibration, feel the energy moving, vibrating in our being. And in this beautiful state, last 5 minutes. Relaxed, deeply comfortable, fully connected with our normal, natural breath. in this beautiful state, calm, tranquil, deeply connected with our own beautiful energy. Last 3 minutes. Enjoy this high energy state, the state which is so easy to reach to. Relaxed and comfortable. Last 1 minute. Enjoying this deep state of relaxation. It is so easy to reach to our vibrant, relaxing state, the beautiful recharge that we can do anytime just by connecting with our best friend, our own guru, our breath. Last 30 seconds. Feel your whole body vibrating with beautiful, loving energies. Very calm, tranquil. Just thank from deep within towards anyone whom you feel gratitude toward to. Let us thank Brahmarshi Pitama Patriji for bringing such a easier process of meditation to all of us, opening new vision, opening new possibility deep within. Now slowly move your fingers, move your toes, taking your own time, last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Just place your palms on your eyes. Let it be there for a few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly remove your palms and taking your own time, you can just open your eyes, feeling fresh, rejuvenated, recharged.
So this was a beautiful, beautiful session of meditation. One of the best that I could have seen so far. It was really so good. And Didi, I feel that the way you've been conducting your meditation sessions, I always remember the days when I had been with you in my inner journey. 8 months, a long time. And this connected me with the deeper self. It made me realize that I am here on earth to do my selfless service. And just because of the days that have connected me, I am able to move ahead and make others also understand that there's a very big significant part which starts playing when we go into spirituality. Meditation is the doorway to spirituality. And I cannot think of anything better than Shampa Didi when the meditation part comes up. Thank you so much for the most wonderful meditation session that you have delivered today. Thanks a lot, Didi. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
My dear friends, now we will continue with the knowledge session that we have come over here, we have gathered over here. We have all garnered so much of energy so that we can now understand how the nature is bountiful, the nature is giving us so much. But what mistakes we have made in our life? There is some disorder that has come in our body in the form of any disease or a ailment, or we are always feeling down because of low energy levels. Both the things, whether it is a disease or it is your energy levels, they can be addressed if we are ready to work and take up our own responsibility. Always know you are your best doctor. You know the best about your own self. Nobody knows about it. Even if we go to a doctor, the doctor will always inquire from you what are the symptoms, what has happened with you, what is wrong with you. And when you say, I don't know, some problem is there, I'm having some abdominal pain which is running from a long time. What does the doctor say? Okay, then we will have to take the test. He does not know. He will tell you to go about taking up some certain tests and return back with the reports of the tests. And at times, the report is also wrong. Then he will tell you, go ahead, make another report. It looks that the report is not good. So nobody knows where to go, what to do, and what not to do. But today I will tell you the major reasons. We will consider everything today and how to move out of all this complex system that we have been trapped in. So I hope all of you have come out of your meditation and are ready and prepared to be in an interactive session. The maximum energy flows when you have your videos open, you have an eye-to-eye contact with me. It is very important, we are interacting with each other. When we open our videos, we know we are also observed. And when we are interactive by method of putting our chatting across, then definitely a lot of the processing goes over here, and that processing comes with the words that you are typing and chatting with me. So my dear friends, all of you have to be a participation, have to play a vital role of participation in this research work, where we will find the most powerful food that can help us eradicate all our miseries, all our diseases, and all our medicines. This is the best you can expect. I hope all the people who have joined here, they take out their time and be with us till the end, because a very vital part of the knowledge will be given to you. The information for you is actually my knowledge that I have garnered over the last so many years. So my dear friends, the question that I want to ask is, what is that composes our body? What is the body building material? What is our body composed of? How do we compose our body? You all are required to keep on giving all the things that you understand with this. All of you have to participate. The proteins, the cells, the 5 elements, water, 5 elements. A lot of the people are there who have participated in my. I'm talking of the most powerful thing that makes our body. What makes our body? Okay, 5 elements, I've got it. But from where do we get these 5 elements? Okay, water is there, then air is there, the soil is there, the fire is there, everything. Okay, fine. I agree with each one of you. You are right. Absolutely good. Absolutely good. But from where do we get the five elements? From where? From sun, from space, from nature, one source. Nobody told us when we were there in the school from where do we get the five elements. Anyways, we will consider about it in the science of ideal diet, the balanced diet, how our entire diet has to be. But what my question, once again, I'm back with it. What composes our body? What is the building material of our body? Aruna ji says it's food. So simple. Thank you so much, Aruna ji. Food is the body building material. The food that we eat. Okay, let me ask you once again, let me see if in case we are faltering anywhere. Is it the food or is it the medicine? Is it the food or is it the medicine that composes our body? One more answer to all the people. Now you can, update and you can write back. Is it the food or the medicine that composes our body? The minutest particle of our body with the food that we eat, the food that we eat gets converted to the cells in our body. The food that we eat, from the chewing part, the digestion starts. Then it goes in our stomach, it is being digested, processed, and then it is being assimilated in our small intestines. In the small intestines, the juices are extracted with which the blood is formed. From that blood, our muscles, our bones, the entire body makeup, each and every cell is constituted with the food that we eat. So, what will determine, the health of our body? Is it the medicine or is it the food? Is it the quality of the food or is it the medicine which will decide how our body makeup will be? I'm giving you a chance once again so that you can write the answers again. What plays a pivotal role in our health? Is it the food or the medicine? Quality of the food makes a maximum sense. Food, food, food. Everybody is now saying it is all about food. So if we understand, we spend a lot of time, when we go out there and we work. First of all, when we are small children, we work out a lot of time into understanding the dynamics of how the commercialization is there in the market so that we can be educated, we can be professionals in our schools, we can be doctors or lawyers or engineers as we grow up. But nowhere down the line in the education system, anybody teaches us the art of living. We are not taught what is a balanced diet, from where we will get these five elements, which are the most important part. Look at the house that you are staying in. The house that you are living today is constituted of five elements. There is this cement, then there is the bricks, then there are sand, then water, and there are steel girders. So these five things have made the house, the concrete house that we are staying in. Similarly, we have five elements that are there constituted in the food that we have to eat, that forms the main core of our body. But if we are not consuming all the five, if we are deprived of any of them, say for an instance, if we make a house only with sand and with bricks, a mud houses can be created by having no cement, by having no other element, just by putting up the sand and the cement, we can make a mud house. But when it is a rainy weather, when there is a storm, when there is a wind, this house will be broken. It will be dilapidated. It will break down. The same thing happens with our bodies. We are making our body with the five elements and the food that we eat. But nobody taught us right from the days of schooling to the bachelor's, the degree that we got, in the master's we got. Nobody taught us from where we get all these five elements that compose our body, that are actually the constituent part, the building blocks of our body. Today, we will talk about a very rational way, a very simple way of understanding things. We want a powerful body. We want power of everything in our body. So we have to eat powerful food. What gives the maximum power in our body? What is the most powerful food that we can think of? All of you see, what we eat, we become what we eat. So what is the most powerful food available to us? All of you have to type from your side. What is the most powerful food that you can think of? Water, plants, fruits, okay, vegetables, vegetarian food, fruits and raw veg. Keep on typing. The most powerful food: ghee, sprouts, proteins. So from where do you get these proteins? From where do you get salads, proteins? The most powerful food on earth. All of you. This is the problem. Nobody taught us when we were there in the school, when we were there in the college, or we were there doing our masters. That is why I had to have this class with you, so that we can do this research work together. Millets, grains. Oh my God, we have to be the most powerful creature and we do not know how to get the power. Okay, I'll give you a very simple clue. It'll make it very easy for you people to understand this. When we talk of power, we talk of horsepower. So this is the kind of power which is generated by the vehicle. We always say horsepower. So what does a horse eat? What does a horse eat? Grams, they are given only when there are functions. The saying is, if the horse will make friends with the grass, what will it eat? What will the horse eat? The horse eats grass. Chana is offered only in the functions that we are holding. That is not the right staple of the horse. The real staple of the horse is the grass. My dear friends, here we have to understand the power, the horsepower we are talking of is generated by the grass. Okay, let us see once again. At times we say, milk is a wholesome food. So the milk comes from a cow. What does the cow eat? What does a buffalo eat? Wholesome. What does a cow eat? Grass, plants. Plants are the ones that are being taken up. Let us look at the heaviest creature in the animals. Which animal is the heaviest? Which animal is the heaviest? Elephant. Okay. Elephant is a very heavy animal. What does an elephant eat? Blue whale is the largest one. Yeah, I know that is in the water, but on the earth it is the elephant, and the elephant also eats grass, the green plants. It eats the leaves. Let us move again towards our gods. We've been doing the worship of gods in our houses. We've been putting all our efforts so that we can please them. So what we do when it is that we worship Lord Ganesha, when we worship Lord Ganesha, what do we offer to Lord Ganesha as a prasad? There is some offering which is being done as prasad. So what do we offer to Lord Ganesha? Modak, laddu. Okay, modak or laddu, okay, these are fine. But dhruva grass is very important. Until and unless you do not have the grass, modak and laddu will not suffice the requirement of prasad. Let us look forward. When we are worshipping our God, Shiv, when we are doing the worship of God Shiv, what do we take as prasad? Bel patra, bili patra. Yes, it is the bili patra that is to be offered as a prasad. And how about Indra, or you can say Vishnu? What about Vishnu? When we are doing the worship of God Vishnu, what do we offer him as a prasad? Now, this everybody knows because a lot of the people have been doing it in practice. They offer tulsi. So they are all our seniors. All the gods that we have been doing the worship till date are trying to teach us something. Ganesh ji or Shiv ji or Vishnu ji are trying to teach us that the most powerful food on earth is nothing else but the leaves. The leaves are the most powerful part on the earth planet. These leaves have to be offered to the god. Then the god is inside also. That Param Tattva is also inside us. So we have to understand the dynamics. Let us see what are the benefits. Let me start my PPT so that we can follow up in a proper way, where you can also get to understand the things and you can also make your notes. Take the screenshots wherever you find it is necessary. Keep your pens with your hands, and wherever it is required for chatting, just connect with us so that we can immediately start understanding the dynamics of food as a medicine. When it comes down to food, we have to turn it in a medicine and reverse all our diseases. Our body is composed of food. Food is the basic requirement of our body. What all we eat, what all we drink is the one that composes our body. The healthiest and the most powerful food of this planet, my dear friends, all that you can see on the screens is the most healthiest and the most powerful. The most bountiful is the nature which is giving you in plenty. And the number one amongst them is the green leafy vegetables. This is the healthiest food and the most powerful of all other things. Our gods are also telling the same thing. Our horsepower is also being generated from the same thing. And when we start consuming these leaves, they start making us better and better. The power of greens is what is required by each one of us. Today, we will understand all our major organ problems. Say, for an instance, if you have got the pancreatic problem and you have the diabetes, or you have the thyroid or the pituitary gland problem, you have the thyroid, or you have the high BP, or you have any of the metabolic disorders, that can be reversed by the power of the greens. This is so heavily powerful. It can detox every organ. It has got the fiber, it has got the water, it is mineral rich, it has antioxidants, it is enzyme rich, and this is the best food that you can think of to reverse all your disorders, to reverse all the diseases in the body. Now, when we are talking of the major part of our body, we can always think of our gut. That is what I've been telling all the people all the time. The gut forms the central part of our system, and the constipation or acidity or digestive issues, all these things are there because we do not have the alkalinity left in the body. We are not taking the fiber rich food. But when we look at the plants, when we look at the leaves, they are rich in fiber. The fibrous portion which goes in our body in the form of a chutney, Our ancestral times, if you will remember, our forefathers, our people in the house, our parents, they were always making those green chutney that is rich source of fiber that helps release out the constipation, that helps produce maximum alkalinity in the body. It takes out the digestive issues from our own system. That green colored mint leaves, the green coriander leaves, and the spinach, these three, in addition with the curry leaves, are the richest source of iron. When we have mineral deficiencies, we have folate deficiencies, and we are suffering from anemia. You have to understand that iron, if you want to make your body like iron, then these leaves are the ones that will come to your rescue. Nowadays, the people have poor eyesight. When we are talking of, people at the age of at the age of Mahabharat, the people used to live for 150 years. Bhisham Pitama was 150 years at that time. Krishna was 120. Arjuna was at an age of 80 years, but they never had any spectacles. They were having clear vision. They had the vigility and the strength to make their own decisions. They were not having any sticks in their hands. The reason is they knew the benefits of the nature and they were definitely connected to the green leafy vegetables. Amongst them, the best is coriander leaves for your eyes. You must know if you are consuming coriander, your eyes will sharpen. If you cannot or you do not get the leaves for eating in your place, always remember when you have an eye sore, just go in the garden, go in the park, look at the greenery around, the green leaves around. This relieves instantly. The green is the color of healing. If we start walking barefoot in the morning time, we do a sun walk with barefoot for 20 minutes. This sharpens our eyes as such. This induces negative ions, which builds our body immunity. These negative ions are the bodybuilding material. They increase our ORP, oxidation reduction potential. All that we want is we want to reverse our age. So here again, the power of greens is the best because they have maximum amount of antioxidants in the foods that we eat. There is no other food so powerful in antioxidants as is the capacity of the green leaves. So this will give you an anti-aging schedule, a schedule where you are taking up daily routine green leafy vegetables. But the only thing is that you have to take them in the raw form. Because when we are talking of antioxidants, we are talking about the enzymes. They are always there and always there until and unless they are not being cooked. Once the leaves are cooked, then you will not get the antioxidants. You will not get the phytonutrients. You will not receive the enzymes from them. We can recover from our poor immunity if we understand that this is the most powerful food which we have been neglecting. The blood clotting, you see, a few of the people must be there who have been experiencing that the blood does not clot. So let me tell you, it is you need the platelets, and the papaya leaf is the highest source of platelet. So anybody who has a problem in the platelet, they can definitely go with the leaves provide you platelet. Amongst them, the best is papaya leaves, which helps in the blood clotting. It has the maximum amount of platelet count. Weak bones. Now our bones have become weak. We require calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, silica, potassium, and they are bountiful in all the leaves. Leaves are the reservoir of minerals. All the minerals are present. We have to just go close to the nature and accept the leaves. The fatigue that has set in the body is the reason that we have taken a lot of acidic food. We need alkaline diet. We need the juices which are prepared from the leafy vegetables. Take at least 100 grams in a day and prepare a juice. You can alter the taste daily by adding some kind of a vegetable or a fruit, maybe a gooseberry, maybe a carrot, maybe a tomato or a apple. That will make the taste also of the juice. You can keep on altering and you can make it take it as an experiment and start taking. You will find your fatigue will go away. Heart diseases and high cholesterol are just a metabolic disorder. They can be reverted if you are ready to take the greens, accept the greens, go closer to the nature. The greens, when they go in the system, they get converted into nitric oxide. This nitric oxide is the one that cleanses your blood vessels. All the blockages are released off. This is the one that will work the maximum on your high cholesterol. So, my dear friends, the curry leaves are the best source that works on your cholesterol. There are so many leaves that are going to be very helpful to you, even in the worst of the cases like cancer. Cancer, which is a dreaded disease, Dr. Otto Warburg says it is just because our body have become acidic. All the diseases are eliminated once we are ready to change the medium of our body. If we can make it alkaline, and the highest alkalinity in the food that we can eat is present in the green plants and the greens that we are getting from the leaves. So, my dear friends, this is all about the power of greens. We can now go towards understanding the other two which are leading with it. The first one stands. So, in any race, you see, there are always the first three which are counted, and we will account the three. The first one, the top one, is the green leaves. The second one in the placement is the vegetables that a lot of the people have said over here when I asked about it. And the third one is the fresh fruits. The fresh fruits and the raw uncooked vegetables in addition to the green leaves is definitely going to make the best meal that you can prepare for yourself. At least one big meal must be had with plenty of them. What I can tell you over here is a rule. Make it as ORS. It should be original, it should be regional, and it should be seasonal. ORS, very simple. Original, regional, and seasonal. So, how we will recognize what is the original one? So, you do not have to bring those jams then. I mean, you bring that fruit jam and you say, Doctor, you said you have to have fruits. I got this mixed fruit jam. No, that will not help because once anything is kept on the flame, once the fire is put upon them, they lose their antioxidant property, they lose the enzymes and the phytonutrients, then the things will not be that powerful. When we eat natural, we become natural. When we eat unnatural, we become, now nobody will say, we become unnatural. So, this is a pivotal role which a balanced diet plays, and all the three, the green leaves, vegetables, and the fresh fruits, they play a pivotal role in our balanced diet. It is the most important role which is played by the three as such. Amongst them, the number one stands is the green leafy vegetables. Green leaves, vegetables, and fresh fruits. What are the benefits? Let us understand in a proper way what they are rich in. You see, whenever there is a disease, there is always dehydration, there is inflammation. Inflammation is the real cause of any disease. So, if there is a hair fall, it is because of inflammation. If there is pimple and acne, the boil on the face, it is because of inflammation. If there is pain in the head, you have migraine because of inflammation. If you have thyroid or tonsillitis, then the problem is because of inflammation in the organ. If you have a heart disease, it is because of inflammation. If you have a disorder in your pancreas or in your kidneys, they are inflamed. They are inflamed, they are asking you for help. If there is anything that you can understand because of constipation, the constipation is a result your colons have become dry, they have become cold. inflammation. Once again, what you need is you need water-rich food. If there is any kind of a pain in your body, if there is swelling in your body, you see, inflammation is actually to make us understand that we have to hydrate our own self. Every cell requires hydration. And when we look at the bountiful of greens, vegetables, or the fresh fruits, let us say we take a cucumber, or we take a tomato, or we take a slice of apple, or we take a watermelon, and we put it in the juicer. You will find 80% to 90% will be the liquid water generated out of it. 80 to 90%. All that we are getting from the nature, be it leaves, or be it vegetables, or be it fresh fruits, they are water rich. They provide hydration. So they work like a fire ambulance in the body. They will diffuse the inflammation and remove the main reason, the main root cause. So we have to adopt to a food habit where green leaves, vegetables, and fresh fruits become a majority, and it should be consumed at least once as a big meal in the day. They are highly alkaline. Not a single fruit, not a single vegetable or the green leaf is acidic by nature. They are highly alkaline. When we make the juices out of these three, they also make our body alkaline. They alkalize our acidic content, neutralize our body, and alkalinity is what is required as a healing environment in our body. So, on a scale of 14, if we see 7 is also a color of green. So, the green thing is always going to be above 7. It is always going to be on an alkaline part. When we in our houses bring that soft drink with a cola drink or maybe something like that, or orange drink, let me tell you, all the soft drinks that we are getting from the commercial market, they have lots of sugar. Around 9 spoons of sugar are added to one bottle of soft drink. Lots and lots of acidic content, 2.5 pH. We have seen is the pH of the soft drink. It is highly acidic. A lot of content like acid is been infused in the body when we have a wrong lifestyle. Nobody told us to avoid it. So when somebody told us it is highly acidic, we had this Ramdev Baba who told us it is a toilet cleaner. Yes, it is full of acid. It definitely has a very big harmful effect on the body. On the other hand, if we start taking green leafy juices, it takes out the acidity. It takes out the problems that are germinating in our body, and the reason of fatigue in our body, the weakness in our body is because of the acidity. And they are very truly addressed by the green leafy vegetables as well as the fresh fruits. They are highly alkaline. Now, the nature is bountiful and it is giving us enzyme rich food. When we cook and we think that we will eat more and more, the food will go in our body, we will get more and more energy. Let me tell you, when we cook something, we process something, it starts losing its characteristic. All the enzymes are lost once it is processed as such. So we have to accept the food as it comes. The enzyme rich food is easily digestible. So look at the coconut, the avocado, the pineapple, the papaya, or the cucumber. All of them are the best sources of removing inflammation from the body. They are the best sources of high enzyme foods. Avocados, papaya, pineapple, aloe vera, cucumbers, ginger root. We have coconut, flaxseed, chlorella, wheatgrass. Wheatgrass juice is also one excellent source of providing all the kind of minerals as well as iron in the body. Figs is also very good. So, my dear friends, in short, all the fruits, the vegetables in the raw form, and the green leafy veggies that we are getting are rich sources of enzymes. They are all rich in antioxidants. Antioxidants is the one that actually sets in the anti-aging process that helps us in going into a reversal of the age. So all of you who want to address the issue and who do not want to age faster, who want to build their immunity, have to understand the main role, the main ingredient, which you can see on your screens, is being provided by all the green leafy vegetables, with the vegetables as well as with the fruits. Take them in the raw original form. You can make their juices, or you can make a whole big meal out of them and you can have it in a day. This is definitely going to help build your body immunity. These are the most powerful foods available on Earth planet. The middle part of any system is the most important part of that system. Say for an instance, when we talk of solar system, so here sun is the middle, is in the middle. So sun is the most powerful of all the others. Similarly, if we look at our hand, the center of the hand is the most powerful from where the energy is released. You will see the energy exchange takes place from our hands in the middle of the hand. And when we go about looking at our body, the navel, the belly button, from where we were connected to our mother with the placenta, we received all the nourishment. The entire body was generated out of the placenta connected to our navel button. So that means the gut flora, the gut is the most important part of our system. And we have to take care of our gut flora. Fiber is the food for cleansing our system as a broom. As well, at the same time, when we eat fibrous food, that always gives us satiety. So instead of having a chocolate, instead of having a cake, or instead of having something like that, if we take something which is rich in fiber, that will give us more satiety. They are the food that invite good bacteria. So it takes care in two ways. First of all, it provides us the fiber rich broom which will cleanse the system. It will also give us maximum satiety. And this will help microbial count, good microbial count, balance the good microbial count in our gut so that maximum good vitamins can be produced. They are a reservoir of minerals. You see, our system requires essential nutrients. We do not, get the essential nutrients from the medicines. The food that we eat is in the most assimilable form. The carbohydrate, the fat, the protein, the vitamins, the minerals, the phytonutrients, the enzymes, the microbes, everything in the natural food that we get in the form of leaves, in the form of vegetables, and in the form of fruits. They are all loaded with minerals, vitamins, and phytonutrients. They are in the assimilable form. They get extracted in the body very easily. So, my dear friends, if you want to have the best bodies for your own self, your thought has to change. You see, what we have been eating till date and what has been on the priority list, just see for your own self. What we are eating on a daily basis, we always say, I am taking the home cooked food. The home cooked food is also processed. It is not the natural food that you've been taking. And the better part on this, we always say, is the packed food or the junk food, the burger, the buns, and all kind of that pizzas and everything is always on our head. We always want to eat those foods, but let me tell you, they have no good quality for the body. They are a junk, a real junk. They do not provide any vitamins. They do not provide any kind of nutrition. They are not the powerful food for your body. They are rather acidic in content. They are robbing you of the energy by putting acidity in your system. Need a lot of energy to digest them. Lots and lots of energy is required. They are not having any enzymes. The second priority that we have on our end is the grains. We always like to have rice, or we always like to go for the bread or the roti or the chapati. Let me tell you, friends, they are all sticky things. They are all the heaviest, the earth element. They are the heaviest as such. They will always take you down. The heaviest food product, what all we eat, if we take the lighter stuff, we become light, we start flying in the day. But if we are always consuming the heavier stuff, the earth element is the heaviest element in the diet system, the balanced diet, the five elements that we talk of. Lentils and pulses, once again, are very heavy. We take it on the number three. So the first three things that are there on our priority list, the processed and the junk food, the grains, the cereals, lentils and pulses, they are the heavy food. We have been draining our energy into digesting them. They are not putting that benefit to the body, which the lower three are doing. Let us see, the fourth one comes is the nuts and the seeds on our list. We really relish to have the nuts and the seeds. The fifth number comes with the vegetables. The sixth number is of the fruits. If we get them, it is okay. If we do not get them, that is also okay with us. But here we have to really think and we have to change. Green leaves we have been ignoring from a long time. Our grandparents always used to make those chutneys and the juices from the green leaves. But it comes to us, we are always running short on time. Now the culture has changed. We get the sauces which are available in the market. So that sauce, the tomato sauce, will not provide you with the benefits which the green leaves are giving you. Let me tell you, friends, you have to think, ponder, and change your lifestyle, because the food that we eat constitute our entire body. If we want to make our body powerful, if we want to be like iron, then we have to change our lifestyle. The disorder in the lifestyle is the one which has been actually pushing us towards inflammation, towards the pains, and towards all kind of diseases that we are inheriting today. It is not because of the hereditary, it is the inheritance of the food that we have taken from our parents that we are taking, and that is why they also suffered with the diseases that we are suffering today. We have to ponder and we have to change, and we have to understand the food pyramid the way it has to be. So green leaves and the vegetables forms the number one. They have to be consumed the maximum. The green leafy vegetables and the vegetables, all the vegetables are the best sources for you. Fruits is the number two. And on the lentils and pulses, a little higher. Grains is still lower. Nuts and seeds is a little lower. And processed food is the lowest in the requirement of a food pyramid. This lifestyle reversal will take out all your diseases. You have to just see what you've been eating till date. आप क्या खाते हैं वो डिटरमिन करता है कि आपका बॉडी कैसा बनता है. Let me ask you one simple question. How many of you have been taking the green leaves on a daily basis? Be very true. Say yes if you've been using them, and say no if you've not been using them. Be very honest. And then we say, I don't know what went wrong with me. I had to go to the doctor all the time. And we have to understand the dynamics. We are not taking the fruits. We are not taking the green leafy vegetables. We are not taking the raw diet, not even a single time. How many times do we eat in the day? We've been taking 4 meals or 3 square meals. We've been taking 3 square meals or 4 square meals. We all are meditators who have joined over here in this research today. Yogic Ahar. A yogic Ahar says, as we go with the Shastra mentions that when we have to eat our food as a yogic Ahar, there's a lot of a difference in what we've been eating till date. Yogic Ahar is the Ahar that helps in going deeper and deeper and getting connected to our own self. It helps in yoga. Yoga means connecting to your own real self, the Param Tattva. We all are spirits. We all are souls. We have to be lighter in our own self. If we are eating the heaviest food, how can we go closer to our own self. Yoga culture says one time heavy meal of all kind of grains. When you take one time heavy meal, then it is called the yogic culture. When you take two times heavy meal of grains, then it is called rogi culture, bhogi culture. And when we are taking three times or four times of the heavy meal in a day, then it is called the rogi culture. So you are yourself getting yourself into a diseased way of your food habit. You have to change your lifestyle. If you understand the dynamics today, let us understand and let us see where we have to change. Let us go a little more further to see all kind of diseases. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me inquire with you first. My dear friends, when we have to eliminate all the diseases from the body, first of all, we understood what will make a powerful self. We understood how we can be good yogis by consuming grains only once in the day, consuming maximum amount of vegetables, green leaves, and consuming fruits, maximum part of it. They are rich in cleansing our body, in providing all the nutrients in our body. They are the best in generating power in our body. I had a interview of this our cinestar, and he is like a superhero. And the superhero was asked, his name is John Abraham. He was asked in the interview that you've been, such a strong stud. What do you eat? He said, I am a fruitarian. When I finish off my workout, I take all the kind of fruits and the vegetables and the green leafy vegetables. This is the source which makes me so good. He says, I am a horse built up because I am eating the food of the horse. So, what we are doing, we do not know about it. We have to be very powerful. We have to be very powerful. Let me tell you, all the non-veg which is going in your head at the moment as the powerful food, the non-veg which is going in the head is not at all powerful. It is highly acidic. It is the other way around. It is always going to drag you into diseases. So, my dear friends, more and more alkalinity, more and more water rich, more and more power, more and more everything, antioxidant, minerals. Now, I would like to know from you that we want to remove all our diseases. Let me first of all find what is the reason of disease. What is the prime reason? If we get to the real culprit, what is the prime reason of disease in our physical body? I will talk about the physical body because all of you will start running with so many other things also. So, of what is the prime reason of diseases in our physical body? We have seven bodies as such, and the physical body is actually the one that we see here. The body we want to be always healthy. Wrong lifestyle. Okay, everybody has to write. Nirmala ji, very right. Wrong lifestyle, wrong thinking, wrong eating. All of you kindly put forth all your suggestions. That is required. That is what will take the movement ahead. Without your support, I will not be able to move. Wrong lifestyle, wrong emotions. Okay. All of you have to type whatever you find is the prime reason of disease. Write down so that we can eradicate it. The prime reason of disease set in our body. Don't you think it is the microorganisms? Don't you think it is somewhere down the line a lot of pollution? Is pollution not responsible into making us get disease today? Okay, a lot of stress. So that means somewhere down the line, the mind also is playing its way. The mind has got lots of stress. So we have to detox not just the body, but we also have to detox our mind. The wrong lifestyle has given us a lot many things which were not required, and they are now sitting in our body, and they are in the form of fats, in the form of garbage, and this garbage is producing a lot of gas. This is producing lots and lots of acids. The gas and the acids are the real culprit in our body, and the reason is our wrong lifestyle, our wrong eating habits. We've been eating all the things that were not required, and they have been sitting in our system now. So what do you think we should do? Shouldn't we detox the body? We should detox the body by using simple water, natural water. It is 50 times better than doing anything else. 50 times better. There is no medicine that can do the detox for you. You have to take up your responsibility. You have to understand, you have to eat food which can clean your system, which has fiber in it. You have to understand that you require water rich food in your system. If you want to build immunity, you want the antioxidants. So you have to have a balanced diet. We will talk about it in our sessions that will be released to you in our Global Good Health Mission workshop. But let me ask you, isn't it you feel that it is our karma also? Sometimes it is also our karma. We have that bad karma which has been accumulated with us, and we bring it with us so that we can, balance that bad karma. We take those blockages in our energy body. So here our task becomes, if we see, we have to work on the four. The first one is we have to change our wrong lifestyle. We have to work upon the toxins and the garbage and the acids that have accumulated in the body. Second thing is our pollution. The pollution is also playing a big toll on our body. The pollutants from air, from water, from the food that we are eating, the junk food that we are taking, they are rich with free radicals. All these free radicals are molecules that are unstable. To make their stability, they enter our system and they start working on our body, setting aging process. They want electrons. They are robbing us of the electrons so that they can make their stability. And we are into the process of aging because of that. To make it easier for you to understand, if we have an apple, a wholesome apple, it will not have any problem. But when we cut it into two, keep it for 15 minutes, it turns into brownish color. Do you know what happened with it? The free radicals which were present in the air, they start striking and they start pulling out the electrons from that apple. The antioxidants are plucked out, and then it becomes brown in color. Similarly, if we have a rod of iron which is not painted on the top, which is not polished, so it will get rusted. That is a aging that takes place in our body also. Our body also starts getting rusted because of the pollutants which enter the system in the form of free radicals from the air, from the water, and from the food that we eat. So we need a lot of antioxidants to keep ourselves healthy. The third thing is our mind, because that is the governing part of our system. Our mind governs our entire body. It is the one that takes care every process is done in a proper way. When we have lots of stress, a lot of harm is done in our thoughts, in our way of working, and those things they harm us. We will know more about it. And to also change our karma, we have to sow good seeds. For the bad karma, good karma is one thing that has to be done. There is this meditation that we've been doing on a daily basis. It is the best karma that you can give to your own self. That will take out the stress. That will also be the best karma that you can do. So my dear friends, I'm starting my PPT once again so that it becomes easier for you to understand and make your notes. So here we have seen that we have to reverse our system and we have to change our diseases by changing our lifestyle. We have to adopt to a lifestyle where we have maximum green leafy vegetables and we are taking the fruits and the vegetables in the maximum. Now we are looking at the prime reasons: wrong food habits, pollution, mind impurities, and the bad karma. These four are the ones that are the prime reason of diseases set in our body. Let us find their solution. The wrong food habits, when we have a wrong food habit, we are not given to understand what is a balanced diet. A balanced diet will have akash, air, fire, water, and earth. Ether, air, fire, water, and earth have to be the constituents of a balanced diet, but that has not been taught to us in our education system. Nowhere in the schools, nowhere in the just a moment, friends. Okay. So sorry, there was some sound which was coming, and so I had to stop the PPT for the while. Let us continue now. So here it becomes very important that we understand if we have a wrong food habit, the wrong food habit, that means we are not taking all the five elements. We have made our body a body with the food of the home. We think that that food that we are preparing in the house is the one that will make us healthy. So let me tell you, the food that we eat in the house, where we have the chapati, where we have the rice, and we have all kind of vegetables, provides us only the water element and the earth element. We are not getting akash, air, and fire. Ether, air, and fire are not coming in our body because we never knew the entire system. We have to know about the entire balanced way of eating. Until unless we will just take up only these two things, they will accumulate in the body as a garbage and they will start on increasing the acidity in the system. Imbalance of the five elements will cause kaph, vat, and pit doshas. As per the Ayurveda, these imbalance of elements is there that always creates a dosh in the body, and that is then diagnosed as some or the other disease. The solution here is very simple. We will need to detox our body so that the accumulated toxins, the accumulated garbage, and the acidic portions should be thrown off the system. And that can be done only when we understand the system, how water can be applied without any side effects, without having a toll on the body, by doing Vaman, by doing enema, by doing wet pack, by doing hot foot bath. We can detox our body. By taking the fiber rich food, we can cleanse our entire system. We can have maintained gut flora so that the entire system can once again be rejuvenated. Our colons are holding 5 kg to 7 kg filth like concrete in them because we've never thought about cleaning them, but we are just made to think only upon medicines. That is also acidic portion, that is also a foreign material. Our body does not accept that easily. Super alkaline food is the answer. Here we have to resort to a super alkaline diet, the one that we were talking of today. We have to have a balanced diet to have a balanced body. It is very, very important that we change the way and we change our wrong food habits by detoxing, by taking up the balanced diet. We can definitely improve our own self. And the seven most alkaline foods you can see on the screen, they are the ones that will help you a lot. My dear friends, the nature is bountiful. We have to just turn ourselves towards the nature. The more we move towards the nature, the more we change our wrong food habits. We understand the dynamics of the balanced diet. This will definitely work into improving our own self, remove all our diseases. Pollution, as I told you, the air is polluted today. So much of pollution is there. This is rich of free radicals. It is deprived of oxygen. To top it up, what we are doing in our part is we are living in a air conditioned room. We are moving in a air conditioned car. We are working in a air conditioned office. So the oxygen which is present is consumed and the entire atmosphere changes into carbon dioxide. We are taking junk air. We do not know that oxygen is the most important part of our life. We have to do plantation. We have to go in the early morning hours into the gardens or the parks nearby so that we can get the important ingredient of the required by the body, and that is oxygen. Prana vayu, that is required by each one of us. We have to understand that the free radicals are playing a havoc from the water also. The water is also highly polluted. All the rivers, all the places you will see this kind of filth is going on. A lot of the process is being done. A lot of the things have been done so that the water that reaches us is refined. The process and the refining, when we are putting up a purifier, the RO purifier you have been applying in your homes, let me tell you, because I am also from the water industry, when the water is processed, if there is nothing bad in it, then let me tell you, there is nothing good in it also left. All the minerals are dragged out. All the good part of the water which was required is also removed. It is a dead water that we eat, that we drink. There is no good part left in the water. We require the minerals which are not present in the water. We require other nutrients which are not coming to us. The water, because it is a dead water, is even not absorbed purely in the system. And we are eating the junk food. We are always having this on our number one list, having a burger or having that French fries or going with that waffles or cakes or pastries. All these things are always on our top list, but they are all junk food. They are not having any nutrition as such. You have to rather balance them with the food, the good quality food, so that we can consume them. The solution to all the free radicals that we are getting from the pollution, from the air, water, and the junk food, the solution is that we detox our system. We first of all remove all the bad parts that have accumulated in the system, and we take an antioxidant rich food, which is the top priority in a balanced diet. This will help build our immunity. It has free electrons. Antioxidant is nothing else but the free electrons which are provided to us by all the green leafy vegetables, from all the vegetables in the raw form, the raw fruits that we are consuming. So they prevent aging. They give us they reverse our aging process. So here once again you have to understand, and the pollutants that have been playing a havoc can be reversed by just about our food and by detoxing the system. Now we have to address this issue because this is a major issue. The mind impurities. 90% diseases are psychosomatic. We have the stress, we have the worries, we have all kind of fear which is running, and the insecurities which result into diabetes, high BP, and obesity. The guilt and the hatred that we have inside us is resulting into asthma and cancer. What is the need of keeping so much of hatred inside? If you have some problem with somebody in your very close relationships, you must express yourself. When we are not expressing, we are accumulating all that inside us and we are keeping it with us for a longer time. It turns into tumors. This is how the cancer is formed in us. So we have to change somewhere. The mind impurities have to be let out. Anger, once again, it sets in the acidity, ulcer, and weakness in the body. The more is the acid in the system, in our body, the more will be acidity, and it will result into ulcer. Acidity is what is the reason of weakness. It is one of the prime reasons of inflammation. So, my dear friends, anger actually triggers the cortisol hormone, which triggers the acidic portions in our system. So, to move out of the mind impurities, we will have to understand the solution lies with the balanced diet or a sattvic ahar. We have to take a natural raw food. We have to have lightly cooked food. Let me tell you, the food that we eat is digested, assimilated, the blood formation is done. From there, we get the muscles, we get our bones, we get the subtlest part of the food. The most subtle part of the food makes our mind. Here we call it as Jaisa khaye man, Jaisa khaye an, Vaisa bane man. So the food that we eat will determine the kind of, if we are taking a balanced diet, if we are taking a sattvic ahar, this is definitely going to change the way of our thought also. We will be able to do meditation much better when we are resorting to a balanced diet. It is very, very important that we meditate. Meditation will also improve the way that we have been thinking so far. The mind has got negative thoughts and positive thoughts, but we are not able to understand what kind of thoughts we are producing on a daily basis. By meditation, we become more aware towards our own mind pattern. We are able to understand that we have to stop the negative patterns which are harming our body also. And by doing selfless service, we increase the peace in our own mind. When we are doing selfless service, we are in the most blissful state. And the good karma that we sow, that also accounts for removing the bad karma from our own list. The bad karma comes in our body in the form of blockages in our ethereal body. When we do detox, when we do the balanced diet, when we are taking the yogic ahar, this supports our meditation process. It becomes very easy for us to go into a meditation when we are taking a balanced diet and we have detoxed our body. Our system is not getting any kind of a energy loss because of the heavy burden of imbalanced diet, and because of the diseases we are getting, you know, our mind is always fluttering, and because of the heavy diet that we've been doing, we always go into yog nidra. But when we have a detox and a balanced diet, it really helps. When we do meditation, this is the highest good karma that we can do. And when we are sowing good seeds, if we are sowing the mango seeds, we can always be sure that we will get sweet fruits. We will not get the bitterness of diseases in our body. So, my dear friends, the four big things that we have seen, I would like to ask with you once again. My dear friends, we have right now talked to you of what food we have to take and how we have to detox our mind also, and how we have to build our soul energy by doing meditation. My dear friends, tell me, is there anything that can change your wrong food or your wrong lifestyle? Is there any medicine that can change your wrong lifestyle? Is there any doctor or any hospital that will change your wrong lifestyle? Or is it you? If it is you, then say yes, or otherwise say no. It is us only. Tell me, is there anything which can change your wrong lifestyle? Is it the medicine? Is it the doctor? Or is it the hospital that can change your wrong lifestyle? My dear friends, we have to go and see pollution is having a very big toll on our body. So, do you think the medicines will work there? Will the medicine change the pollution? Will the doctor change the pollution? Tell me yes or no. Will the doctor change the pollution? Will the medicine? Okay. Now, talking about your mind, there are impurities in your mind. Will the medicine change the impurities of your mind? Will the doctor change your mind? Will the Hospital change your mind impurities. You've done some bad karma. This time we are always finding that, I have somebody in the house who's been troubling me all the way. You do not know what you have done in the past. This is the birth where you have got these people along with you as your relatives. Your father, mother have been selected by you. You have chosen your brothers, your siblings. They all are here to help you balance your karma so that you can learn your lessons. And today we are, always getting trouble with them. Your bad karma. You have to take the responsibility. You have to change your own self. You have to do more and more meditation. We have taken up those blockages in our ethereal body. So the energy is not reaching that point. If the energy will not reach, so we say we have a good air condition, we have a good fridge, we have a good television. But if the current is not there, if there is no electricity reaching that point, so it becomes useless. Our entire body has got so many different machines. We are doing a very good photography. We are having a very good mic. Here we have a good speaker system. We can alter our speech. We can make it loud or we can make it slow. We have a pumping station, the heart which is pumping the blood 24 cross 7, 365 days. But if there is a blockage, if the energy does not reach here, if the energy does not reach here, if the energy does not reach our gut, then digestive issues will come. Our juicer, mixer, grinder will work properly only when we are getting sufficient electricity. The current has to be there. That is why I told you it is very imperative that we work on three places. We have to work, first of all, on our body. We have to detox the body. We have to work on our balanced diet. So we balance the entire system with the 5 elements which are there, with the full understanding of the science behind the ideal diet. We are capable to do it. Then we have to change our mind pattern by sowing good seeds, by doing good karma. We have to understand that selfless service is the requirement of the day. We want that we produce all the happy hormones. But if we are producing all the cortisol all the time by the anger, by the jealousy, by the stress that we are having, how can we change our mind pattern? We have to do meditation. We have to do good karma. And to change our bad karma, once again, good karma is required. So, my dear friends, here I wanted to address with you that you have to work your own side if you want to come out of it. Nobody else will be doing anything for you. It is your homework. You have to do it. No doctor, no medicine, no hospital can help. That is why our Brahmarshi Pitama Patriji always says, Goli ko goli maro. Balanced diet, water detox, and selfless service along with the meditation. This is the thing that requires to work on the root cause. When you work on the root cause, you eradicate all your diseases in a matter of a few days. I'm not talking of months and years. I'm talking of a few days. There are so many participants who've been suffering from diabetes and taking up medicines, from thyroid, from BP. Can you think of a day when you can stop taking your medicines? I am telling you, there is a way out. Thousands and thousands of people have been with me who have changed their diet, who have water detoxed, who have been engaged into selfless service and meditation, and they don't need any kind of drugs now. I am living a life without medicines from the last 15 years, and I invite each one of you to be in the same state. Our global good health mission is a combination of science and spirituality. The science of what you have to eat in a balanced diet, it makes you come to understand the truth that you need to detox your body, your mind, and these two things will make it pure. If you have a pure body and a pure mind, no kind of ailment can stay in your body. You also need is a spirituality so that you can work out more and more energy in your own self. When we meditate, it works on all the seven spheres of our bodies. We have seven bodies in all, and spirituality is highly required. Meditation is highly required. So when we are purifying our body, mind, and soul, when the balance amongst the three is developed, then no ailment can trouble you. You will be always full of energy. You will always be in a blissful and a peaceful state. Take your health to the next level. A complete transformation is waiting you. It will not just give you the health, it will fill you with energy, the bliss, love, and knowledge, which are your essential requirements. You will be liberated from all your grievances and lead a life of celebration. I invite each one of you who's attending our session today to be a part of GGM workshop, which is going to start from 23rd April with its first class of preparation, and from 1st of August to 7th of August. Get yourself registered. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. My dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods, you all gave me a chance to serve you. I'm very thankful to you. Thank you so much. And now it is all about the participants who would like to make their sharing, who have been there with us in our last workshops. I wish if they can raise their hands and they can make their sharing with us. All the participants who have attended our last sessions of GGM. Yes, Radhaji, we will definitely share the details of the workshop in the same group. Do not leave the group. We will share the details in the same group. Two participants have raised their hands. So the participants who want to speak to us, I wish if you can open up your videos so that we can unmute you. Snehaji, you can unmute and you can speak to us.
हाँ आत्मवंदन अभी
आत्मवंदन स्नेहाजी।
हाँ मेरे दो तीन प्रश्न है कि आप जो बोले कि जो ये जो हम जो वेजिटेबल्स वगैरह खाते हैं ज्यादा करके कच्चा खाना चाहिए, लेकिन आजकल तो सब पेस्टिसाइड डाल के ही बनाते हैं ना।
यस,
ये जो किसान लोग हैं तो
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
वो तो
Sneha ji, a lot of the pesticides and fertilizers are going on, and
तो
today it has been found where most of the places fertilizers were used, not the natural ones. The chemical laden fertilizers were used. The soil is also become very bad.
तो उसका क्या करें, कैसे हम वो नेचुरल
Let me tell you, the fertilizers that you are talking of, the pesticides that you are talking of is also sprayed on the cereals. It is not that the grains are not sprayed with the pesticides, but let me tell you the cereals. Okay, I'll ask you rather, that will be much better. Tell me, if we eat a chapati or we eat the rice, that will stick to the body, or an apple or a cucumber or a tomato will stick to the body? Tell me.
ये बरोबर है, लेकिन इसका रास्ता निकालना
What I want to tell you is, whatever is the food that we are eating, what all that we are eating in the food, if it will stick to the system, if it will deprive us of the energy, we have to put more energy into digesting it. So how will we heal our system if it is acidic in nature? So the chapati or the foods that we've been consuming on a regular basis are rich of fertilizers, of pesticides that you are talking about, but they are also rich in acids. They are also taking a lot of energy from the body for digestion. They are also sticking to the body. We need to get detoxed with that. On the contrary, the green leafy vegetables, the fruits, and the raw vegetables that I am talking of right now with you, I know there are fertilizers in that also, but the energy which is not used in their digestion because they are enzyme rich. That will be easily utilized. Our body has 4 detox channels. We can easily throw that fertilizer and the pesticide from the body if it is not the sticky food. So don't
ओह,
worry on that. That is
अच्छा,
taken care of. Yes.
हाँ, वो एक बड़ा क्वेश्चन था। और
Okay.
मुझे है ना, कौन सा भी खाओ फ्रूट्स, कभी भी खाओ, फिर एसिडिटी बहुत होती है, पूरा दिन एसिडिटी रहती है,
A
कौन
lot
सा
of bloating is experienced by the people who are having it for the first time, and a lot of gases are produced by the people. Okay, let me ask you one thing. Do you think an apple or a cucumber is acidic by nature? They're all alkaline. All the green leafy vegetables that I'm talking of today with you, all of them are alkaline. They do not produce any gases. The gases
लेकिन
and the acids are actually there in our system, which are actually getting released as such. When we start taking alkaline diet, when we start working with a balanced system, a diet which is balanced with all the 5 elements, then the imbalance of the body will start getting, the imbalance will start getting released in the form of toxins. So what happens in the first few days when we start consuming a balanced diet? For the first 2 or 3 days, there is some kind of a surface movement of all the toxins, surface movement of all the toxins takes place.
ये जो
They come to the
5
surface level. That will give you a little bit of pain. That will give you a lot of acidic feel. That may give you some fever. That may make you, get all kind of maybe rashes or kind of pimples on your face. But the third or the fourth day, you release all those impurities from the body, the toxins which were there, which were creating the trouble. So, Sneha ji, it is not for the food, the good food that we eat, but for the toxins and the acids which are accumulated. We call it as a change in the system. The body starts giving them out, releasing them out, and all these are good symptoms. If you find that you eat a good food and you are finding acidity or you are finding bloating or you are finding any kind of a
लेकिन एसिडिटी
symptom, we
इतना
are
होता है कि
definitely
मैं
showing
सो
you
ही नहीं
that
सकती
something
हूँ,
good is moving in the system to detox you.
रात को सो भी नहीं सकती, बहुत एसिडिटी रहता है, पूरा
That
दिन
is
रहता है।
why. That is why we told you that only balanced diet will not work. There are so many toxins that you have accumulated in your body in the last 40, 50 years. Whatever is your age, madam, you have
70
accumulated so many toxins in the body. Today, we need a
74
detox system so that when we adopt the balanced diet, the detox system can remove those toxins without our getting
तो
anxious or getting the discomfort.
ये जो 5 एलिमेंट्स है वो फूड में कैसे आते हैं? 5 एलिमेंट्स सभी तो फूड में
This
नहीं
is the
आएंगे।
science. This is the science, madam, that has not been taught to us in the education system. For that only, I am inviting you to come and join our workshop. So you will get to know the science from where we get all the 5 basic elements in our body. And when we get the balanced diet, we also need a detox system along with that. And the detox is the one that we've been using in all the naturopathy hospitals all across the globe. They are very safe. They will release all the toxins so you do not get the discomfort level.
अभी लास्ट 6 महीने 6-8 महीने पहले मैंने पूरा पंचकर्म करवाया है।
Madam, just doing a panch karma is not the way out. You have to have the balanced diet. You have to have the detox. You have to also do the mind detox, and you have to also be a spiritual person. I'm talking of a holistic healing. I'm talking of a wholesome health. 100% natural health is restored if we are ready to work the science and the spirituality on our side.
लेकिन
And
अभी
the
ये जो
workshop that I'm talking of guarantees you these 2 things in a wholesome way. I'm a holistic coach and I'm a certified nature cure practitioner. We've been having these workshops from the last 10 months with 100% result. 100% result.
का मेडिटेशन में मैं जनवरी से आई हूँ, जेटीडीपी 18 से ज्वाइन किया है मैंने जनवरी से।
Yes.
तो अभी तो 7 महीना हो गया मैं ये कर रही हूँ मेडिटेशन। बहुत बार
Okay.
2 बार भी करती हूँ, कभी-कभी सुबह को तो 100% करती हूँ।
That is why, Sneha ji, I have actually, when we are finding all the meditators all around us, the first thing that the need of the hour is that we should not have any ailment. Our Brahmarshi Pitama Patriji has given this system of doing meditation. And the sixth facet of our PSSM, the 18 rule regulations which have been given to you, that says no medicines, no doctors and no hospitals. We are demonstrating with our 7 days workshop. We were doing it 14 days workshop. Now with a 7 days workshop, we are going to do the same thing. So if you want to be a part of it, just register yourself and see the big transformation that comes over.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much. Atmavandan.
Atmavandan Sneha ji, thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Vandana Chaudhary ji, kindly unmute and speak.
नमस्ते।
नमस्कार, नमस्कार वंदना जी।
हाँ, मुझे ये पूछने का है कि अभी आपका जो वर्कशॉप है वो खाली 7 days का है क्या?
This workshop that we are coming is going to be in English. It is actually inclined for the overseas participants. You see, a lot of the constraint comes because of the Hindi language. Even down south, you know, when we've been holding these 14 days sessions, 14 days workshops, a lot of the people from the English fraternity have been giving me calls and have been asking and demanding for a session in English. So this is more for them. It is not that we are not going to come with a Hindi session. We will definitely be back with our Hindi sessions in September. But this time in August, we have kept a session for those who urgently require to work their part in just about 1 week. So all that we've been doing in 14 days will now be the main course in just about 7 days. Because Western countries, the people don't have that much time. So we are going to demonstrate in just about 7 days how we can come out of all our ailments by using the science and the spirituality, by using the detox, balanced diet, by using the selfless service, the science of giving, and by becoming spiritual.
मैं करना चाहती हूँ, लेकिन इंग्लिश का पूरा अंडरस्टैंड हो सकता है क्या?
Didi, if in case you find that Hindi is your fort, then wait for a few days. We will be back with you. We will be back in Hindi also. This is not the last. This is not the last workshop. This workshop is mainly aimed for those who are looking for an English session.
Okay.
Yes.
मेरा एक रिक्वेस्ट है सर कि आपने वो डिटॉक्स वाटर पीने के लिए बोला था, तो
not the detoxed water, madam. Detox with the help of water. Detox with the water is done when we are using Vaman, Kunjal Kriya. We are detoxing our system with water when we are doing anema. We are doing our detox of the system when we are applying a hot foot bath. We detox our system by putting up the wet pack. So we are talking about it in a full way in our workshops, how we have to do and what all benefits will come with that. You will get all the detail in the workshop. Thank you so much, madam. Thank you so much, sir.
एक मिनट मेरे ये उंगली ऐसी हो गई है, तो ये हो सकता है?
Definitely. Why not? When you were changing the material, the body building material, आपने जब अपना खाना बदल दिया, उसकी आहारचर्या को आप समझ गए, आपने जब अपना कारीगर, ये आपका कारीगर है, आपकी जो आत्मा है, 2 सेल में से पूरी बॉडी का निर्माण करती है. You can do everything till the time you have the soul and the mind playing in the positive direction. You can do everything.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
निर्मला डिंगरा जी, बात कीजिए. निर्मला डिंगरा.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Atmavandan, sir.
Atmavandan, Atmavandan, madam.
Sir, first of all, thank you very much. So wonderful explanation. We could understand in a very simple language. We understood everything. But now Snehaji, when she said that she feels acidic while having fruits, so I feel that when we chew anything, any fruit or fruits,
the acidic portion is maximum in our stomach. Do you know why is it required? The stomach has lots of acid to digest the food. But when our bodies are highly acidic, the production of the acids is on a higher side. So when we eat a good food which goes in the stomach, it starts showing acidity. That is showing that there is acidity in our body. We need a detox system. We need as a woman. We need the kunja Yeah, along with it. I told, the surface level will start showing whatever is there in the body once you change to the balanced diet. So you have to parallelly work with the detox system so that you do not get the discomfort.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I wanted to tell you that when we chew it properly, anything, let it be food or fruits. So we say that always drink your foods and
Yes.
eat your liquids.
Yeah.
So that applies. And is it right that it is the main cause of the acidity and bloating and
That's what
gases?
causes
When
acidity. The digestive system
bloating,
the digestion of the food will be proper when the saliva is mixed to your food.
yeah,
We will not do the overeating because there is a time span. There is a 15 minutes time span when we sit for eating. Nobody sits for
yeah,
1 hour or 2 hours to eat food. So that 15
yes,
minutes, if we are chewing properly, we are looking into the
yeah,
food. So what happens when we are not looking at the food, when we are looking in the mobile, when we are looking in the TV or at the laptop, when we are engrossed with our own, stress levels, and we are doing
yeah,
the binge eating just to find the pleasure in it, then we are always doing the overeating and doing the wrong part. We do not
yeah,
chew the food in a proper way. And the digestion of the carbohydrate starts with the saliva. So it
yes,
becomes very, very important that we chew the food, that we have 32 teeth, we at least chew it 32 times
30
before.
times,
As
yes,
you said, do not swallow the food. Let it become
mm,
liquid. Let it go through by its own self. That will not
yeah,
take out the acidity of the food. Let me tell you this
okay,
thing. The acidity
okay,
is in the system which will be released out only by the alkaline portions that you are taking in the food and by doing the
okay,
detox. Detox is very, very highly required if there is acidic
okay,
portions in the body.
yeah. And one more thing, sir. Uh, I have seen that stress is also the main cause of the acid.
Definitely,
Is it
madam, a
right?
lot of the acids are
Worries.
produced just because lot of the acids are produced from here. Lots of
Yeah,
acids. And that stress has to go by doing our good karma.
meditation.
When we start doing selfless service, we devote 2 days entirely upon learning how we have to do the selfless service.
Yeah,
So once the detox of the mind impurities is done, then no more
yeah,
acids will be produced in the body. A lot of
right.
cortisol, just when you are angry, when you are into stress, a lot of cortisol hormone is produced in the body, which produces a lot of acid.
Yeah,
We have to undo that by working. That is why I said, good karma and spirituality is also a part of the entire system that we are talking of. It's a very systematic way how we will deal with the entire thing, and
yeah,
you will love it.
yeah, yeah. Of
Thank
course,
you.
I will
Thank you.
do it definitely, sir. When this first workshop from the first
Yes,
August, you said.
we are
Is it?
starting our first
Yeah.
workshop on 23rd with our preparatory class, so
Okay.
that the
Okay.
detox and the other things we can, once the preparation is proper, we can ensure
Yeah.
that from 1st to 7th we will be in a proper health. Within 7 days we
Okay.
will be able to demonstrate that when the
Okay.
science and the spirituality meets, then no doctor, no hospital, and no medicine plays its role for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Total
Thank you very
14
much.
days means. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
very
much,
much, sir. Thank you. Thank.
Usha Chamaria ji, time that you unmute.
Namaste, sir. Thank you.
Namaskar ji.
Ram Ram ji. Hello, everyone. I am Usha Chamaria from Calcutta, India. I am 57 years old. I want to give my sharings.
Yes.
I know Hindi, English, Bengali, and Sanskrit. My mother tongue is Sanskrit, Hindi. I got to know about GGM5 through my younger sister, Uma Jalan. This program changed my whole life. It solved my all issues. I had acidity, gastric issues, and pain in my stones in kidney, thyroid, arthritis, spondylosis, liver cyst. I felt cold every time. I felt cold all the time. This class has been a lifesaver. It's changed my body and mind. I joined the first class GGM 3, then 4, then 5. I got many energy. And Baman, if my English is not right, sorry,
No problem, Usha ji. Yeah.
I am trying. By doing Baman, my acidity gas finished. I lost my 10 kg weight and thyroid medicines, all the medicine, 25 medicines stopped for every time. My knee pain, spondylitis, every pains finished. Now I am very, very happy. After Tuladan and thanks money, my all medicines stopped. So I want to thank you so much, my Dhiren sir, Bhaiya, Bhabhi, and Guruji, everyone's. Atmavandan, Namaskar, Ram Ram ji.
I would
Thank
like
you
to
so
say congratulations to you for having addressed all your medical issues by just resorting to the science of food, the balanced diet, to the science of giving, and by adopting a spiritual method.
much.
Definitely, you are leading a life, exemplary life for others, so they can mutate with, they can learn from you. Yeah.
When I see all the leaves, now I'm very, very happy. These fruits and leaves come to nature and I'm very, very happy.
Yes.
Thank you so much, sir. Ram Ram
Thank
ji.
you. Thank you. Ram Ram. Ram Ram. Sneha ji, unmute yourself. Sneha ji. Madam, unmute.
Yeah, Atma Vandan, sir.
Atmavandan, madam.
Yeah, thank you so much for such a lovely session.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have thyroid, hypothyroid since 2004, and
Oh,
I'm on, after my miscarriage. So I think some hormonal imbalances, I got this. So I'm taking medicine from 2004, and I'm now, it has gone down to 75. Earlier, doctor was giving me 100 mg. So can this problem be resolved after following
in
this
our
diet?
last workshop, we had a participant who was taking a 150 mg tablet. Today, they are not taking any medicines. I am
wow.
saying the power of the medicine that you are taking, double the power they were administered on a regular basis.
My God.
We have so many patients, who have recovered. One of my friends, like all the people who are there with us, they become our friends. So one of our participants was from Bangalore. Her name is Ayush. Ayush. Her husband is a doctor, and
Yeah.
she's been taking these medicines of thyroid for the last 7 years. She was into a lot of problem. She followed the diet that we gave it to her. She followed the spirituality and the good karma that we told her. And today she is not taking any medicines. She says this is the biggest miracle to learn for everyone, that the nature is bountiful, that we have to take our own responsibility and we have to learn the science. We have to learn the science of balanced diet. We have to detox our body, and we have to keep our mind pure as such by doing selfless service, by doing meditation. 100% you will be okay. 100% you can revert from all the medications that you are taking today. Will not be required.
But I follow this green diet. I take green juice, like the beet.
That is not the only thing, madam. So many people, so many things I've been telling from the last 3 years on PMC Gujarat. You will find all these kind of workshops. Simple things that we've been telling. But there is a systematic way how it is to be followed. It is not just about the green juice. It is also about a balanced diet, which is required along with the detox methods.
Yeah, correct.
A detox procedure has to come along with it. The spirituality also plays its vital role in it. So that is why we are doing meditation in all our sessions. We are making all our 7 chakras balanced as such.
Yeah. And sir, can you tell me what is this Vaman? You told about the foot bath, hot water bath, hot water.
Vaman is Kunjal Kriya. Kunjal Kriya.
What is Ujjal Kriya?
Kunjal Kriya, here we take 4 to 5 glasses of water.
Yeah.
When we are empty stomach in the morning, and we gulp that water in, and then we bend ourselves at 90 degrees. With the help of our index and middle finger, we then take out the water bag. So this
Glucose
cleanses our
system.
digestive bag, the stomach,
Okay.
where a
Acha.
lot of toxins are there. We also call it as a dhauti kriya.
Acha.
We will get to know about it properly. We will give you all the guidance how to deal with it in our water therapy class. So
Yeah.
all the procedures are dealt with at least twice. We will tell you 2 times in a proper way. Under the
Acha.
guidance, when they are followed, you get
Yeah.
maximum results as such. Yeah.
So till we join the sessions, what you're going to say, that workshop, can we start our day with fruits, then a normal balanced diet?
Madam,
Like,
all that you've been listening from me, all the people, from one way or the other, you have to start from somewhere. But once you join the workshop, you are given to understand everything properly. How the
yeah,
systemized way works with you in such a good way.
yeah.
So that
So till the
systematic way,
time we can,
till the time you can definitely do all that you've been doing, your meditation, your good karma, then your eating, maybe you're
habits.
having vegetables and all the things. But once you enter the workshop, then the energy is different.
Okay.
The things they
So,
change forever. It's a full
yeah, so,
transformation as such.
yeah, you please send us the link.
I will send
So
it in
that,
the group, ma'am. I will send
yeah.
across in the group. Thank you so
Thank you
much,
so
Neha
much.
ji.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Priya Sahani. Priya ji, unmute yourself.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Thank you so much for a wonderful session, sir. I wanted to go forward for both my parents, but they can definitely join the Hindi session, sir. But they both have
100%.
different, yeah,
Our
they
Hindi
both have
sessions will be coming. We have not stopped them. We are just having our English
yeah,
sessions for the people who are looking forward for our English session. This is intended for them.
yeah, I got your point, sir. So I wanted to know, like, my father is diabetic and mother is going through some, water retention and obesity. So,
Okay.
so you will be addressing
Both
each
of them will
one
be addressed.
customized, or it
Yes, yes,
is?
yes.
So it is like, sir, it is
Priya ji,
common
what
for
happens?
all.
I will tell you. We have we have a same system for everyone. But when we
Okay,
are conducting our classes after the 2 hours of the session, we are having
okay,
question answer session, the queries of all the participants. Where
okay,
with every query, there is something different which has been told to them to add on.
okay,
So
okay,
what
right,
happens in a
right,
matter of a few days, everybody is having their own personal, ways of following things. The
okay,
base
okay.
remains the same, but with the
Hmm,
ailments that they are having, they are
hmm.
given different things, different juices, different kind of remedies. So they work better for them.
Okay, okay. Got it, sir. Right.
So at the end
Got it,
of a
sir.
day, what I want to say is everybody has a personalized system which is working for them.
Okay, right, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I'll definitely get them joined, sir, once you go for the Hindi sessions.
For sure, Priyaji. Thank you so much for joining this session. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Sunita Sagar ji, unmute. Sunita Sagar.
आत्मबंधन सर।
आत्मबंधन सुनीता जी।
सर कल एक्चुअली मेरा मिस हो गया, सॉरी मैं हिंदी में बात कर रही हूँ, मैं इंग्लिश में कंफर्टेबल नहीं हूँ। कल का मेरा सर नेट का इशू था तो कल का मेरा मिस हो गया है। तो आज का मैंने आपका सेशन कंप्लीट देखा, ये तो मुझे समझ आया कि क्या क्या खाना है। इसके लिए आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद जो आपने हमें सही दिशा दिखाई है। अभी तक हम भटक रहे थे, पर सर ये समझ नहीं आया कि इसे कैसे खाना है, कितना खाना है, कब
Madam,
खाना
actually,
है।
it takes some time. Today I told you so many things. There is always a time factor which plays with us. I told you the best part of the food that should be employed towards your best health. I told you about the ways how you can detox your mind. I told you how you can bring down your bad karma by doing selfless service. If you
यस
want to understand in detail everything, then you either join our 14 days workshop, which will
श्योर
come in Hindi, or you join
ओके
our 7 days workshop, which is now coming from 1st of August to 7th of
ओके
August.
ओके सर
Anyways, because the same main course is served over here in English. Western
या
countries actually general masses are English spoken, so they find it is easier for them to understand. So
या
we
वेरी गुड
have to have a session for them.
यस सर यस सर।
Yes.
तो सर वो जो आपके सेशंस होंगे वो फ्री होंगे या उसका कुछ?
These are paid sessions, madam.
ओके
Because
तो
a lot
सर
of the people, they do not join on a regular basis, only those who have a commitment. If they are serious in their own part,
Okay.
then they will be getting the maximum result out of it. But let me tell you, the charges that we have kept are not very exorbitant. We do not take
Okay.
out a lot of money. We are not doing it for doing any kind of a, this is more or less our selfless service. Once you will join, you will understand better.
Yes, sir.
Once you will see the
Definitely.
results
I want
that
to
will
join,
emanate.
sir.
Yeah.
सर
Thank you
तो ये
very
ग्रुप
much,
में
Sunita ji.
सर ग्रुप में मैसेज आएगा ये जब स्टार्ट होगा
हाँ, ये
आपका
हम लोग इसका अभी
सेशन?
जब ये सेशन पूरा होता है, आई विल रिलीज द वर्कशॉप डिटेल्स एंड
Okay, sir.
especially for you and for many others who have not been able to attend the full session of yesterday, we will
Yeah.
leave the session with you for a few days so you can attend it now.
Okay, sir, रिकॉर्डिंग मिल जाएगी आप कहने
I
का
will leave the recording for, but it depends upon the admin team for how many days they give it to you. We will
Okay.
give it to the people who are there with us in the group.
Sure.
Probably after finishing off our tomorrow's session in the morning, we will leave both the recordings
Okay,
for
sir.
those participants who have missed out and who
Okay, sir.
want to attend the session. Sure.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Sunita ji. You have to have patience. You know, a lot of the people have left. They were not able to attend the first session. But those who have patience, who stick with us, will definitely get to have the benefits. Thanks a lot, Sunita. Sunita ji, thank you. Manjula Sood ji, unmute yourself and speak.
हाँ जी, नमस्कार।
नमस्कार मंजुला जी।
झांसी जी, मैं इंग्लैंड से बोल रही हूँ। तो मैंने फर्स्ट टाइम आपका ये सेशन ज्वाइन किया, कल भी किया था, आज भी। आई एग्री एवरीथिंग व्हाट यू आर सेइंग, बट मेरे को फाइब्रोमाइल्जिया की कंडीशन है, मुझे नहीं और भी कई लोगों को है, जिसका कोई ट्रीटमेंट नहीं है। इवन कंसल्टेंट हॉस्पिटल ने उनको जवाब दे दिया और उन्होंने ये बोला लेडी गागा को है, जॉर्ज क्लूनी को है, दे आर गॉट सो मच मनी, बट इसका अभी तक कोई नहीं है। दिस इज सिंड्रोम जो कि सारी
मैडम
बॉडी
अभी हम लोगों ने जो बातचीत यहाँ पे किया ना मंजुला जी, हमने जितनी बातचीत यहाँ पे की सभी डिजीजेस की, तो हमने देखा कोई भी तरीका नहीं है कोई भी बीमारी को खत्म करने का। डायबिटीज क्या कभी खत्म हुआ है? कभी किसी
डायबिटीज तो फिर भी कंट्रोल हो
हुआ है
सकता
क्या?
है। फाइब्रोमाइल्जिया इससे ऑटो इम्यून
We have
कंडीशन। और
addressed this problem with so many people who have joined us in the past.
आपने ट्रीट, मतलब मैं आपको यही पूछना कि फाइब्रोमाइल्जिया का कोई क्योर है?
बिल्कुल है मैडम। हर एक बीमारी, हर एक चुनौती बन के आपके सामने आती है। हर एक बीमारी एक चुनौती के रूप में आपके सामने आती है। हमें सीखना है, उस चुनौती के मोमेंट में हमें कुछ ना कुछ सीखने की जरूरत है। We have been giving our responsibility to others. We've been going to the doctor. Doctor, this is my homework. You do it for me. He says, okay, shell the money. I'll see if I can do something for you. Then he says, oh, I'm not able to do anything for you. This is not having any medication. We do not have any system for this. But the nature is bountiful. If you are ready to walk the talk, you will definitely see marvelous results in a very short time.
नहीं, डॉक्टर की बात नहीं, मैंने तो आयुर्वेदिक की बहुत पैसा खर्च किया।
Madam, I'm not talking of
कोई
Ayurvedic treatment here. I'm talking of a natural treatment with the nature. I'm talking of changing your nature. I'm talking about getting connected to the nature.
Because I'm not the only one. अगर ठीक हो जाए तो you will have so many people who suffer with a constant pain 24 hours. Okay, तो आपकी वर्कशॉप I will
Manjula
join.
ji, to tell you very honestly, I am just going to be your holistic coach in the entire workshop. It is the work of the astral masters who are trying to give you the best as such through me. I am just an instrument.
क्योंकि अभी जहाँ मैं रहती हूँ
There is
लेस्टर में भी
nothing to lose, but there is a lot to gain in the workshop. You will see miracles in your way. I know a lot of the people have already come out of it, and you will also address it. Join the workshop. It will help you a lot.
बस मुझे ये पूछना था कि फाइब्रोमाइल्जिया आप कर सकते हो ट्रीट, then I will
Madam, definitely, for sure.
I know एक दिन की बात तो नहीं है, but
Get ready for the miraculous work in your own self. आप अगर यहाँ तक आए हैं तो कुछ ना कुछ मकसद है इसका, ऐसे ही नहीं आए हैं। Some big revolution has to take place by your movement. आपके आने से बहुत बड़ा काम होगा। आप अपने आप को पहले ठीक कीजिए, प्रकाशित बनिए और फिर अपनी सेवा दीजिए, लोगों को प्रकाश पहुंचाने में अपना सहयोग देना है।
देखो वो तो मैं साईं बाबा को फॉलो करती हूँ उनकी इवन विद माय इलनेस आई एम हेल्पिंग कम्युनिटी सेल्फलेसली, ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है, लेकिन जो पेन्स है ना देन
That
उसको
is why you are selected to come here, madam.
ओके जी, थैंक यू जी, धन्यवाद।
It is not easy to come here and speak. It is not easy to come on this platform and speak. You've been speaking with me. That means you are the chosen one for giving your services. You are already doing a lot of service, and this service will be a great service to the humanity, madam. Thank you so much, Manjula ji. Thanks a lot.
अभी हमारे लेस्टर में भी आपका ये खुल गया सेंटर लास्ट वीक, पत्री जी का, महाराज जी। ओके जी, थैंक यू।
Okay, I'm looking forward. You join, you will definitely get good results, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Reshma ji, unmute. Reshma ji, unmute. Reshma ji, unmute so we can speak to you.
आत्मवंदन सर।
आत्मवंदन रेशमा जी।
सर कल मैंने वो क्वेश्चन पूछा था आपसे एल्कलाइन फॉस्फेट के लिए। एल्कलाइन फॉस्फेट मेरा एल्कलाइन फॉस्फेट बढ़ा हुआ है। और कोलेस्ट्रॉल भी है बढ़ा हुआ, और लिवर में बिलीरुबिन की भी प्रॉब्लम है।
Okay, come join the workshop. 1 week you will understand how you have to work and you have to come out of all these problems.
Okay sir.
We will get in detail to understand everything. Here what all you have been given to understand is just about a small part of it.
Yeah.
If we have to understand, give 7 days, take out 7 days. Our next workshop is coming in English. It is just a 7 days workshop. If Hindi you are comfortable, then you can wait on. We will be coming back in a Hindi session also very shortly in the next month.
Okay sir. Thank you sir. Thank you very much.
Reshma ji, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
आशा पाए बात कीजिए। आशा जी।
Namaskar, sir.
Namaskar, namaskar.
Thank you
Asha
very
ji.
much. I have seen you before too with Prachi when Prachi had the 40 days meditation last year in April. I have been in your one session that you came, and I have heard you that time too. Since last year, I've been doing meditation and stuff, and I've already seen my BP has come to normal. My diabetes has gone down almost. So I know I can handle this. I know I can do this. It is a matter of controlling the cravings, matter of mind over matter, matter of being consistent with what I'm doing. So the main problems now are that I still have that I am looking forward to your workshop because I know it is there. I mean, like you said, we are at that junction where we are going to get better. There is no going backwards.
Yes.
I do have some acidity issues and I know which foods cause it. So I am kind of balancing it. And the one peculiar thing that does happen when I eat too much, I mean, I'm very much into vegetables, fruits, raw. But when I do more of the raw vegetables and raw vegetables, especially, I end up with diarrhea. But now it is not even the vegetables. It is just that first thing in the mornings, if I eat breakfast, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and especially it is the Indian breakfast, like dosa, chutney and stuff, I end up with like at least 6-7 times uncontrollable diarrhea that I end up having to have diaper on if I have to go out anywhere. And it's only in the morning. After that, nothing. Back to normal, square one. So I know my body is resisting something or I'm putting in something that
your
is not
body
right.
will be blessed once you join this workshop. You will know
totally.
that what you have to have at the right time, at the right way.
Correct. I agree. I totally agree. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm a little bit worried about the enema part and stuff. But
I know the first time when we do anything for the first time, everything is always, going to be a discomfort is always there in our mind. But let me ask you one simple question, Asha ji. When we eat our food, we always put some water in the mouth and we do the gargle. We do that kulli bolte hain na.
Yeah.
We throw that water and we find so refreshed. So
Right.
has it caused any hurt to you? Does it cause any ulcer? Does it has any kind of a soreness in your mouth? The
No.
water has no issues as such. It is 100% good to your body. It has
Right.
no side effects. Similar way, when we eat good food and we feel refreshed by doing a gargle in the mouth with the water, what about the sewerage line? Our colons are the sewerage from where we are taking out all the big toxins, the feces, the stools. We have never thought of cleaning that part. There's a doctor by the name of Dr. N.W. Walker. He happens to be from US only, from Arizona. This doctor has been given so many prizes by the government and so many medical fraternity. And he said that there are 5 to 7 kgs of waste which is accumulated in our body. This is
Definitely.
our production unit from where the blood is manufactured.
Yes.
Every drop of your juices is absorbed by the colons, by the small intestines and the large intestines. The minerals are taken from the large intestines. So if there is a 5 to 7 kg of a concrete kind of toxic deposit over there, think of the food that you eat and what gets absorbed inside. You eat grapes, but that grape juice, when it gets inside, it is absorbed with that toxic material also. So we are talking of detox, cleansing. Dr. N.W. Walker is the one who started this. And this has flourished so well with all the naturopathy clinics. The first thing that we do is a detox in all the clinics of naturopathy. And enema is the safest thing. Whether a person comes with cancer or a person comes with cough and cold, we are treating all of them with a enema kit. The first thing is the enema pot and the enema. Water is safe. There is nothing to worry on that. It will not cause any kind of soreness. It will not cause anything. And you will always tell me and tell others, Ashaji, after a few days, after administering the first time, oh, why didn't I do it earlier? It makes you feel so light and good. Anyways, thank you so much, Ashaji, for this question. Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. Looking forward.
It is
Thank
easy
you,
than it
Prachi.
sounds. It is very easy than it sounds. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sangeeta ji, unmute yourself and speak.
Atmavandan, sir.
Atmavandan, Sangeeta ji.
I'm Sangeeta from Noida, and I've been listening to you for the last 1.5 years, and I'm really blessed to listen to everything, whatever wisdom you have shared with us. I started Anapanasati, and I'm a patient of Sjogren's syndrome. Rather, I would say I was, because when I started in the last year, April, after that, every month I could see all the symptoms, they were reducing day by day. And for the last 8 to 9 months, I'm not taking any medicine now. And still I'm okay. So I'm really happy to share my experience with all of you. And one more thing, that stress, which you have told, that emotional balance has to be there. We have experienced one more thing, which I would like to share, that my daughter was hospitalized for the last 1 month. I mean, for 20 days, she was in hospital, and till now she is under treatment. And there was endometriosis and typhoid, and many things were there. And now she's still having some kind of problem is there in the ovaries, and some fluid is there. So we were all stressed. So with the stress, again, some symptoms they triggered. And my husband is diabetic. He was also perfectly all right. But with that stress, because of my daughter's illness, my husband was again having the same symptoms of his diabetes. I was again feeling the symptoms. So then one day I thought, no, nothing doing. We must remove all this these stress also. And we started playing with my daughter and everything, so that even she'll be cheerful and happy, and even we'll be in a good mood, and we'll fight for this. If I can come out of my autoimmune syndrome, then definitely she'll be also out of it. And she'll be joining your session. And thank you so much for everything.
Thank you so much, Sangeeta ji, for the wonderful sharing that you have done. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
And with this last sharing, we are now coming to the end of this session. I am unmuting each one of you who has been there with me till the end of the session and taking you all on the gallery view. This is our last meeting of this session. Prachi ji,
Thank you, sir.
I would like to thank each one of you. Balraj sir, there have been these people, you see, Balraj sir has been motivating me towards coming and doing these sessions from the last such a long time. Last 1 year he has been telling me, come to UK, my dear friend, come make an English session. Then we have Damayanti madam, then we have Sandhya ji, then we have Prachi ji, then we have so many people who've been putting up all their effort. I'm very thankful to each one of you for making me what I am today and serving you all. Thanks a lot for giving me this chance to be a part of your life. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very
We
much.
are very much thankful for you, sir. So thank you for finally
Thank you.
this workship is happening.
Take Chanji. Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much.
सर नेचुरोपैथी ट्रीटमेंट कहाँ लेना है?
Dhirenji, I have a
I'll-
question.
I'm
Dhirenji,
sending
I have
it.
a question. I have a question. Dhirenji, I have a
We
question.
can speak on the phone now, madam. We've already abandoned the session. But nevertheless, we will definitely be connected on the phone. You take my number and you give me a call after half an hour.
Okay, what's your number?
In the group, you will find it, madam. Or if you want, I can give it to you. This is my WhatsApp number. 990
Okay.
49
Uh-huh.
69
Uh-huh.
381.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Leena
you.
ji. Thanks a lot.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Sunita ji,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Usha Chamaria ji, Tekchand ji.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you so
your
much, sir.
wonderful
I'm so happy
wisdom.
to see each one of you. And
Thank
Balraj
you,
sir,
Thank you,
my
sir.
lovely,
Thank you so
lovely
much.
friend from
Thank you,
UK.
sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Manjula
Thank you,
ji, you
sir.
must join this session. You will definitely
Thank you, sir.
overcome your challenges. This is my personal request to you. You
That's
must do
why I
this.
joined this session, Nanji.
Yes,
Thank
you
you
must
very
do
much
this.
for letting me know.
Of course, that's my honor. You know, when वो कहते हैं ना कि जब आपको प्रसाद मिल रहा हो तो आपको दूसरों को भी बांटना चाहिए. So I'm just spreading what I'm getting. What I got, I'm spreading it on to other people. And that is what
मैंने
life
बोला
is all about. To love.
मेरा
That's what Baba says. Love all, serve
बस
all. So we have to keep
वही तो
loving
मैंने
and
बोला
keep
बाबा को
serving.
तो बाबा ने आज मिला दिया ना. मैं तो बाबा को ही फॉलो करती हूँ. गुरु
जी, जी,
पूर्णिमा
जी,
पे
जी.
उनको ही प्रेयर की है कि
ठीक है.
ठीक करो. मेरा
And you will
फाइब्रोमाइल्जिया
overcome
ठीक
it
हो.
yourself. There's nobody else who's going to help you but yourself. Remember this.
Yes.
थैंक यू जी. हाँ, रिचू जी को भी हमारी याद देना.
हाँ हाँ जरूर जरूर. Thank you. Thank
Bye
you,
to
Dheeraj sir.
all.
Bye-bye.
Bye to all for now.
Thank
We
you,
will
sir.
meet again in the workshop on
Bye, sir.
23rd.